What if the most painful wound of your life wasn't caused by trauma, violence, or loss, but by the moment you were given a name? Until now, we explored naming as power imposed from the outside. But to understand its real damage, we must descend into the mind of Jacques Lacan, who believed that receiving a name isn't a gift, it's a trauma. Lacan had a concept called the name of the father, but here's where the French language plays a cruel trick on us. In French, the word for name, nom, sounds exactly like the word for no, non. This is not a coincidence. Lacan says that receiving a name is your first encounter with a no. It is the first time society sets a limit on you. Think about it. Before you had a name, when you were just an infant, you were limitless. You felt like you were the whole world. There were no boundaries between you and your mother. You were everything. Lacan called this the real, a paradise without words. But the moment you are given a name, snap, that wholeness is shattered. The name acts like a knife. It cuts you off from infinite possibilities. The father, which represents the law and society, steps in and says, "You are not everything anymore. You are just distinct. You are David, you are Sarah, and you must live within these lines." It sounds harsh, doesn't it? But here's the twist. Lacan says, this trauma is the only thing that saves us. If you reject the name, if you refuse to be limited, you don't become free. You become psychotic. You lose your grip on reality. So, we accept the bargain. We trade our infinite freedom for a simple identity. We accept the name so we can say, I. This means your identity didn't grow from inside you. It was given to you from the outside. Just like a reflection in a mirror, you need that foreign word, your name, just to know you exist. Yes, this sounds deep, yeah? But don't worry. You don't need to pause the video and stare at the wall. Yet. A human isn't an independent island forming in a void. They're a social being. Our I doesn't arise in a vacuum. Just as we need a shiny surface to see our face, we need an other to recognize our soul. Recall Lacan's famous mirror stage. Until the baby sees that whole reflection in the mirror between 6 to 18 months, they feel fragmented. That wholeness they see is an illusion from outside, but a necessary one. A name carries this mirror function too. We can't call ourselves from outside, can we? The other, mother, father, society, recognizes us as an object by giving us a name, confirms our existence, and engraves the message, you exist, you belong to us, on our soul. Remaining nameless is the territory of chaos, demons, and darkness in mythology. A name is the only ticket that connects you to collective consciousness, saving you from being alien. But how can we combine this necessity with freedom? In the Earthsea world, this process turns into a different, wiser ritual. There, the first name given to a child is temporary. The true name is seen and given by a master when they reach maturity. Let's look closely at young Ged's transformation moment. His master Ogion takes him to the ice-cold springs of Ar, the village witch takes back his childhood name. And for a moment, Ged remains nameless, identityless, naked in a nothingness. He passes through the water, symbol of the subconscious and rebirth, cleansing himself of his past, and only then does Ogion whisper his true essence, his true name. Maybe the ideal formula we're seeking is just that, the synthesis of the given name and the earned name. In Jean-Paul Sartre's philosophy, this is the eternal dance between facticity, the given, and transcendence, transcending. The name given at birth ties you to history, land, and the past. These are your roots. The name you later choose, earn, or create in the digital world leads you to the future, potential, and freedom. These are your wings. Modern people's digital nicknames and pseudonyms are actually a new form of this archetypal need, an attempt to break the given social molds, transcend stereotypes, and recreate ourselves. The question is no longer, what's your name? The question is, do you choose your roots or your wings? If this thought feels uncomfortable, good. That means it touched something real. If you're still here, leave a like. And if you want to go deeper, subscribe. Now, when everything falls silent at the end of this path, you're left face to face with your own reflection. The choice is yours. Will you fade into the shadow of the name given to you, or will you recreate that name with your own will? Are you an object submissive to others' calls, or a subject who changes the rules of the game? Looking back, how many of your decisions were truly the product of your will, and how many were just the inevitable script of the social role your name assigned you? How many times did you act not as you truly felt, but thinking, "This suits me," mistaking others' expectations for your truth and saying, "This is who I am"? And more horrifying, how many wild desires throbbing in the depths of your heart did you strangle with your own hands, saying, "I'm not that kind of person," just because they didn't fit that narrow frame? Yes, a name is a shield protecting you from the world's dangers. But remember that every shield is also a wall separating you from the world. It introduces you to society, but it simplifies you so much, reduces you so much, that in the end, you forget who you are. Now face the most important question. If today all labels were stripped away, your name forgotten, and the world fell silent, who are you? And do you have the courage to admit that answer to yourself?